Welcome to Olympian Water Testing, giving you the best in water analysis. Today we're looking at the NIH National Library of Medicine, the big debate, the fluoride debate, the pros and cons of fluoride. Is it good? Is it bad? Should it be in water? Is it good for teeth? What does it actually do? So we can take a look at the abstract and we'll take a look at some of the research. Fluoride is one of the most abundant elements in nature. Water is a major dietary source of fluoride, and the only known association with low fluoride intake is the risk of dental caries. Initially, fluoride was considered beneficial when given systematically during tooth development, but later research has shown the importance and advantages of its topical effects in the prevention or treatment of dental caries and tooth decay. Water fluoridation was once heralded as one of the best public health achievements in the 20th century. Since the practice is not feasible or cost-effective in many regions, especially rural areas, researchers and policymakers have explored other methods of inducing fluoride to the general population, such as adding fluoride to milk and table salt. Later, major concerns about excessive fluoride intake and related toxicity were raised worldwide, leading to several countries to ban fluoridation. Healthcare professionals and the public need guidance regarding the debate around fluoridation, and the paper reviews the different aspects of fluoridation, their effectiveness in dental caries prevention, and their risks, and was performed in PubMed and the Google Scholar in 2018. So we can see that fluoride is an iconic form of fluorine, and it is a mineral, the 13th most abundant element in the Earth's crust, and water is a major dietary source for fluoride. The variability in water content explains much of the variability in total fluoride intake, and other important sources of fluoride are tea, seafood that contains edible bones or shells, medicinal supplies, and fluoridated toothpaste. Now, fluoride compounds are also produced by some industrial processes that use the mineral apatite, a mixture of calcium phosphate and other compounds. And dietary fluoride is also absorbed rapidly in the stomach and small intestine, and 1/4 to 1/3 of absorbed fluoride is taken up by calcified tissues, whereas the rest is lost in the urine. So, is it good? Is it bad? The first artificial water fluoridation for caries control was introduced in 1945 and 1946 in the United States and Canada, respectively, and it was expected that caries prevalence would be reduced as much as 50%. The success of water fluoridation in preventing and controlling dental caries led to the development of several fluoride-containing products, including toothpaste, mouth rinse, supplements, and professionally applied prescribed gel, foam, or varnish. And much of the research on efficacy and effectiveness of individual fluoride modalities in preventing and controlling dental caries was conducted before 1980. Simultaneously, recent resistance has been growing worldwide against fluoridation, emphasizing the risk of toxicity. Thus, healthcare professionals and public need guidance regarding the debate around fluoridation, and this review examines different aspects. So we can see water fluoridation over the past 60 years. Research studies conducted in several countries were consistent in demonstrating the substantial reductions in prevalence as a water fluoridation. So we can say, did it prevent caries or not? Prior to 1990, 113 studies on effectiveness of artificial water fluoridation were conducted in 23 countries and recorded a modal percent caries reduction of 40 to 50% in primary teeth and 50-60% in permanent teeth. More recent systematic reviews summarizing the extensive data have confirmed water fluoridation substantially reduces the prevalence and incidence of dental caries, primarily in permanent teeth, and other reviews have studied between 1990 and 2010. They've also fluoridated salt and milk and different things. We can see here that there is some good and bad when it comes to what's happened with this. We can see it's first implemented in 1945, and the different supporting bodies, the dosage, which was fluoride concentrate in natural water, ranges from 0.0 to 100 parts per million. And there are different sources that they put it in, and there's also reasons to oppose fluoride. So they can say it's uncontrollable, since people receiving varying doses of age, health status, and individual therapy. Water might get contaminated with toxic chemicals while being fluoridated. Not all countries provide certificates of analysis of the amount of contaminants. Excessive fluoride may intake dental fluorosis. Studies on animals and humans concerning fluoride intake showed neurotoxic, neurotrophic, and other adverse events. And fluoride can be received from sources other than fluoridated water, including ingested mechanically deboned meat, pesticide residue, and tea. And the fluoride benefit is topical rather than systematic, so it's better to directly delivered to the teeth. And fluoridated low-income countries, tooth decay is widely spread and mainly caused by the absence of dental care and poor hygiene. and the effectiveness was not validated by a random controlled trial, and the US FDA classified fluoride as an unapproved new drug. So we can see some people are saying that it's good, it helped with dental caries, but there are a lot of concerns to look at fluoride as well. That's why with this debate, it's always good to have, but it's always good to test your water periodically for high levels of fluoride.